What is up? And I am Randy, and welcome back to another deck profile. And in this one, we're going to be illustrating Dragunity, of course, because they got tons of new support. Often, not only Rising Rampage, not a really good set, but also the ban list as well helped them out a little bit, bringing back Tempest. And just, I mean, the only hit really from the ban list for that affected Dragunities is really the Terror SA forming. But besides that, let's just get right into the deck profile. Now, of course, just standard stuff. For starters, we have 3 Sentinels. He's now basically your best Dragunity normal summon. On summon, you can just discard a Dragunity card and equip a Dragunity tuner right from your deck to him, basically setting up your entire board. Like him and any Dragunity in your hand sets up a huge, massive combo, which is insane. So he's definitely the better starter card of the deck. Dux is still in here, but Dux has been kind of replaced. Of course, 3 Phalanx. He is one of your Dragunity tuners. He's basically your go-to in most situations. He basically gets your Vatriana plays. He can basically, because he is say level 4 or lower dragon, you can use him for the guardragon combo if you want to go into that and you want to do that type of build with the deck. Definitely really good. Definitely 3 of. Of course, we are using 3 of Phalanx's new, say, little brother, well, big brother, actually. Kus is insane because Kus and Senatus basically gets you a Barrage, and then you can start off your crazy shenanigans from there and, say, bring out your Romulus and whatnot. So, Kus is cool. I mean, the only drawback with Kus is you gotta be careful sometimes because he can only be used for a Dragunity Synchro. So, if you're trying to get Crystal Wing out, he's a no-no. But he's definitely... But you can treat him as a level 4 for any Dragunity Synchro. So if you're going for your, say, Barrage or your Escalon plays, he's definitely the big one to go into. Then, of course, another 3 of, we have Mistletoe. Mistletoe is pretty much a 1-card Barrage. I mean, if you have a tuner in hand and you have him in hand, you can just, say, normal summon the tuner, special summon him, and then get your Barrage plays. Basically, you can special summon him by sending a Facial Dragunity monster so you control to the graveyard, and then special summon them. Then you can select one Dragunity monster in your graveyard and equip it to this card. And of course, all the tuners can be special summoned from the equip zone, so he just sets up more of your synchro plays and extends. Then the one of a Leviathan, he's basically a Dragunity version of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So if Darkness Metal ever does get hit, we still have him to fall back onto, which is really nice for Dragunities. So you have him, of course, because Dux is insane still. He's not as good as Senatus early game, but late game, Dux comes in super, super good. So if it's a grind game, Dux is definitely something you wish you can go into or want to go into for sure. So 2 Dux just to have him around, so you need him. We are maxing out on this guy as well. We are doing 3 Garudas. This is just a free special summon instantly. It's insane. It's insane. That's it. That's pretty much it. It's a free special one from the deck. I chose to max out on it because it's just good to have that extra wing beast on board in case you need them. 1 Red Ice Darkness Metal. This is the big daddy, the problem card in most Dragon decks. So 1 Red Ice Darkness Metal just because he's broken. For spicy tech cards, time for some one-offs. Say the True Draco's Phoenix, insane, easy special summon. All you gotta do is just ditch off 2, say, wind monsters on your field or your hand. So the hand thing is really good. So it sets up not only your graveyard, it puts a body on board for your combos. And if you special summon with 2 winds, you can banish the top 4 cards of your opponent's deck. So it's insane. Of course, the 1 Tempest, because Tempest is back. So why not Tempest? And then, of course, Zephyros. Zephyros is always part of that long-term Dragunity combo with a Dragon's Ravine, bounce Dragon's Ravine back to your hand, special summon black Zephyros, and then reactivate Dragon's Ravine. Just the standard stuff that is still really good to this day. Then, of course, your last 2, Goliath, because we have the Heavenly Spheres, because you can just go into Goliath, so it forces them to beat over it, so it goes to the main phase 2. Then, of course, Dragon Shrine Target for your Supreme King. Some builds, I see they rock the Worm, the Gate. I don't like that. It's just another brick. I say more bricks is the problem. 3 Dragon's Ravine. This card is finally really good now because it's just good again. I mean, most decks just used it for the send dragon from your deck to the graveyard, but since we can just add a Dragunity card from our deck to the hand. So another way to access to Ascend this, or to fetch out another Dragunity card we need to discard off an effect. Just really good 3-0 for sure. And of course, you can't forget the 1-of Terraforming. Just it's 1-of. That's really the only big hit that Dragunity really got off the ban list was the Terraforming. 2 Divine Lance. Definitely 2-of. In case you, it's not really worth running that 1 in case you do lose it, but not worth it running that 3 because you can just search it off your Romulus now, so it's insane. Basically, it's just, for Dragunity sense, it special summons from the deck, pretty much, is what it does. You equip one of your Dragunity tuners from the deck to the card it's equipped to, and then, of course, all the tuners, well, most of the tuners, including Chaos and Phalanx, can just special summon. Dragon Shrine, set up your graveyard plays, of course. Nothing too crazy about that. Because a lot of tuners draw power to 2 card of continents, just recycle, dig deeper into the deck, so you get your pieces going. Broken, revival spells now, 2 guardragon. I feel happy because I bought this card when it first came out, and now that I see it now, it's like, I'm happy about it now. So definitely happy I did get it when it came out. So definitely, I didn't think it was going to go up. 1 Succession, definitely needed. I mean, it's just a Monster Reborn basically for the deck to extend into your plays in case you're missing a combo piece or something, helps out. 1 Monster Reborn, because if we still have Monster Reborn, why not use it? 1 Double Summon. I kind of ran out of things to put in the deck, so I was scrambling to find things to add into the deck, and I was like, okay, Double Summon allows you to extend into another additional summon to extend farther, so Double Summon definitely, and then of course the Gold Sarcophagus for your Tempest play. So with that, it's pretty much rounds out the main deck, solid 40. Wouldn't really change anything about it too much. I mean, except for I kind of like it. It's nice. Then for your extra deck, let's start with your Synchros. Of course, budget player. Of course, I am. So I just rock the Stardust. I mean, if you want another, if you're not really as much of a budget player like me, you can just sub this in, of course, for a Borreload Savage Dragon. Insane what this card, well, Borreload Savage Dragon can do for the deck. It's another a generic level 8. Get it? But because budget, I do run Stardust pretty much. It negates any destruction effects, so just pretty good. Of course, the Red Hot Burning Abyss, standard stuff, nothing too crazy about that. And of course, the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, pretty insane. Maybe I thought about cutting out the Stardust for another Crystal Wing, but I kind of like the Stardust kind of protection, but definitely Borreload Savage Dragon if you do have the way to get it. Then, of course, we have our Dragunity Synchro package. 1 Lewin, he's basically another Vatriana, pretty much for this sense. And except for he does really come in handy because he does give your Dragunity monsters a boost if he's equipped. So definitely comes in good for late game stuff. The 1 Barach, I mean, I only need the 1. But most decks, if you want, you can flex on 2 of them if you want to go into your rank 8 Exceed place. If you want to do the Exceed route for the deck, but 1 just is enough for me. It's a soul charge on legs, pretty much for the deck. Of course, we have the 1 Gator. He is a searcher pretty much for the deck. It's pretty insane. And also kind of sets up your graveyards because you have to discard. Pretty nice. And then, of course, Ascalon. He's the big guy. This guy is just basically a board wipe, non-targeting thing. It's insane. So, it is cool. And if he does pop, well, you do have good removal. And if he does get popped, you can special summon a Synchro monster from the graveyard with 3,000 attack from the extra deck. So, not graveyard, extra deck. So, insane, definitely good off with Escalon. And, of course, the 1 Vatriana, because Vatriana actually is the good the gateway into your Crystal Wing play. So, definitely with 1 Vatriana. That's pretty much it for the Dragunity Synchros. Now we're going to go into your links. 1 Greatfly. I thought about 2 Romulus, but I do like sometimes Greatfly. Comes in handy sometimes. Wind's trash, so Greatfly is definitely the better option of the 2. Of course, your standard. This combo should be hit or ban. Thing right here, the guardragons. Guardragons are insane. They set up so much crap and insane stuff for the deck. It's basically insane. Easily targetable. The only susceptibility this deck really has is hand traps, which really kills it, especially if you know when to hit the guardragon combo. I mean, if you hit LP, it's pretty much over. And then after that, we're pretty much stuck with our Dragunity combo stuff and generic stuff, nothing too crazy. So definitely there to extend into your Red Hot Archfiend Abyss and just insane stuff. Definitely needs to get something done with this, especially maybe LP, or Arcapane. These 2 be fine, I think, and Pisty and Arcapane by themselves to be fine, but we cannot have all 3. It's kind of crazy. It's time to do something, Konami. For your big guys, 1 Borreload. If you want, Saryuja definitely would be another option for the deck for your big rank 4. it recycles your hand, gets you an additional special summon, extends your plays, just crazy stuff, Saryuja stuff, just normal Saryuja stuff. But Borolo I really like because it's a big beater and it can take stuff, and it's just another big beater that cannot be targeted, so kind of helps out there. The spheres, of course, spheres are insane. Gets access to your Goliath that bounces your opponent's normal summon, so it stops their plays right there in the tracks if they can't do nothing off that normal summon. So if you stop that, then of course Romulus. Romulus is low-key insane. Of course, it searches out your lands or your Dragon's Ravine on Link Summon, but if a monster is summoned from the extra deck to a zone it points to, it basically gets you a free special summon right from the hand. It's insane. So it's kind of like the deck's mini Saryuja in a sense. That's why I kind of really didn't want to use Saryuja, because this kind of does the thing that we need Saryuja for anyways to get the additional summon, but the hand recycling is definitely something cool. But this has been pretty much it for the Dragunity deck profile. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and comment like always. And if you have any tips or suggestions on this deck or anything like that, just let me know down in the comments down below. But hope you guys are having an awesome day wherever and whenever you're watching this video. And until my next video, bye-bye.